All right, welcome back, Facebook, YouTube. It's your boy again. Um, I'm on part three of my fuel pump replacement. So I finally went out and got the fuel pump. What I'm gonna show you today is how to take it out and how to put it in and things to look for on your new fuel pump. My fuel pump costed me. It hit me with like $330, and that's what we got. I work for a shop, so we get a discount on parts. So they took about a good $30 off. So if you're buying it straight out the door, I shopped around. They all about the same price. Yeah, so you're looking about 360, 370. The better, like, you want to upgrade it like for more than what you really need to. You're looking about 400. I seen when it was 550. So, like I said, my car pretty much stock for right now. So all I need is a stock fuel pump. So I went ahead and got the 331. With the discount. So this is what I got. Last time I showed you, I had cut the door out and it's still gone over here. And now we have the lock ring, this silver piece right here that holds down the actual. All right, just remove the old sending unit. No big deal. The lock ring came off the fuel pump. When you pull it out, that kind of just falls off. Then when you get your new fuel pump, you should get a new gas tank gasket. That should all be in there. Now my tank is pretty clean. I mean, I was expecting to find a lot of trash and a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, it's really clean. That circle in the middle is the reflection from the hole in the gas tank. So there's nothing amazing there. But other than all, there's not a whole bunch of trash or deposits or debris inside my gas tank. So I'm happy with that. Let me show you the old one. The old one. Here, this is my old one here. The old Flynn unit. Oh, by the way, if you have a vehicle and usually a GM vehicle where your gas end doesn't read properly or doesn't work at all, it's going to be this piece right here. It's called the fuel pump float, and then there's a resistor in there, and it's saying 12 volts through it. And depending on the level of the gas, this little arm floats, and it moves a little sweeper, the contact points down there, and it changes the voltage, and that lets the fuel hand know where to go. So these are replaceable, by the way. But if you're doing all this through it, you might as well put a new pump in it. Look at the old one. It looks pretty old. It's turnt colors. That's the sock down there. It's pretty dirty. So I'm gonna lay them side by side and compare them, and we'll go move on from there. All right, got both of them laying side by side. Just show you a couple things here. You want to double check stuff when you get it. Make sure everything looks similar or in the right spot. Because if it don't, it might not fit. And some gas tank, not particularly the Camaro, like the fuel sending unit and the fuel float has to be in a certain place of the tank or the flow to get stuck or whatnot. Camaro, I don't think so much. It's a pretty big hole, but once again, it's already kind of pre-angled for you. Like these, the spouts where the fuel lines go, they point in a certain direction where the fuel line is. So therefore, when you put that in right, it's going to be angled to where you need it to be. Like I said, the old one here, it has the thing that I broke on mine, and it also has a different plug right here. And a lot of new style fuel pumps, I know GM most definitely. When you get a new fuel pump, you get a new wiring harness. So yes, you have to do a little bit of wiring, not nothing major, but you have to do a little bit of wiring, and it looks like this right here. You get a new harness. It fits the new plug up here on the fuel pump. This one right here, because that one's a 4-pin flat connector, and the one on my car is a 4-pin square connector. So of course you have to change that. You do that, and I'm gonna wire everything up, and then I'm gonna put it in my tank, and I'll get back with you. All right, I'm gonna install the fuel pump assembly so you can kind of get an idea of what to do here. I'm gonna set it in, but I'm not gonna do too much. Like I said, you want to angle it to where the float goes in first, so you won't bang it too much. Basically, it just drops and fit. It goes there, and that is in. That is in right there. I just want to move this out the way. It's gonna kind of float up because it's in gas and it does want to float. Let me fix you something. It does want to float, so don't worry about that. That's what the lock ring is for. It holds it down inside the gas place. So I was reading the little yellow sticker. It says new strainer internal to reservoir. So instead of being on the outside like the old one was, actually on the inside, which is no major thing. I'm going to put the lock ring back on now, and I'm going to cut this connector here. The new connector came with a wiring diagram, and basically, if you can read, you can do this. It's only 4 wires. Basically, it color codes your harness, what you have, to the color, the harness and the colors on it. So no big deal there. For your reference, the black and white wire that's on my car is gonna be the orange and black on the harness. The gray wire on my car, gray on the harness. The purple on my car is gonna go to purple on that, and the black is going to the black. Actually, take that back. I have a combination too at the other one. My black wire is going to be orange and black. My gray wire is going to be gray. Got a purple, it's purple and white, and my black one is going to be black. So it's one of these two. I just read it. I got to go through it again. But like I said, it's pretty simple. It's not hard. So let me put the lock ring back on, hook up the fuel lines, and splice this together. And then I'm going to leave the cutout open right now to make sure everything. I'm going to drive around with my cutout open, so I can make sure everything's not leaking and tight and all that stuff. Eventually, I'm going to go get a piece of sheet metal, measure this hole, and get a piece of sheet metal that size, and get some RTV, and just put the sheet metal on top of the RTV and put the carpet and stuff back on it. So let me finish this, and I'll get back with it. Alright, now I got the fuel pump in, lock ring is on, got my fuel lines reconnected, got my one plug plugged up, and I got my crimping job done here. Like I said, it comes with the wire harness plus some colored butt connectors, crimpers. Alright, repairs complete on the fuel pump, everything's in place, everything's plugged up. Like I said, once I splice my wires, it pushes in, it clips in like a normal clip. It even came with a lock clip. The little white thing on top of that plug is a lock clip to keep it from getting undone. Now I'm going to put back in the fuel pump relay. Remember, we unhooked that at the beginning to keep all fuel from going. So that's hooked back up. I got my gauge hooked up to my fuel rail, which is here, all the way here. This is gonna be my gauge here. Right now we sitting at 0. I'm gonna go turn the key and see if we get. And we're hoping for 50 to 60. I'm hoping 50 spot on. Let's see if we get. Turn the key on the Camaro. See my dash not lit. Keys on. Lights came on. So we're gonna go back over here. And voila. We are sitting at 50 pounds of pressure, which is perfect on first pump. So I say that's fixed. Now so let's see if it starts. That's the key. Oh, it's nice, nice, nice. So we're running, and the pump is now actually at almost 60. Hit the throttle a little bit. Oh yeah. So I think my fuel pump repair is complete. At first it wouldn't even do that. Like I said, we're sitting at 20 pounds of pressure. Now we're sitting at 50. Car's running great. I'm about to go test drive it and get on it and see can I increase my 0 to 60 time. You know what I'm saying? So that completes my fuel pump part 3. Any questions, comments below, let me know. And anything I can help with, leave it on the page or whatever. And I will try to get back to you. Subscribe, like, follow me on Facebook and on YouTube. So thank you for tuning in. This is your boy out. I gotta go run this beef. Almost forgot. When you get done and you get it pressurized and your car's running, come back to the fuel pump, inspect the fuel lines to see if they're leaking or not. Mine are good, so I'm happy there. I don't have to do any other work here. Like I said, I am complete. All right, thanks for tuning in.